That year, I had lost a multi-million-dollar contract in framing, and the housing market crashed. We all know that in 2008, everything went down, and that's why we lost the contract. And I ended up not realizing what was happening in the economy, doing a lot of advertising, spending a lot of money. Come October that year, I realized, uh-oh, I spent all my money, my credit cards are maxed out, winter's here, I've got 8 kids to feed. What am I going to do? I was in western Montana, and there was nothing going on in western Montana, so I ended up throwing my air compressor into my pickup, loading the nail guns in there, and heading to North Dakota. That was about the time the oil boom started happening in North Dakota, so there's still building going on in North Dakota. And I thought to myself, the quickest way that I can make money is to go shingle a roof. And I don't need a lot of help. So I ended up going to North Dakota, shingling roofs, and drove that route 800 miles, sometimes twice a week, sometimes once a week. And that winter, Simon Lee gave me the call. I signed up $7.99 and didn't have the money, but I sold tools that I did not need that winter because I was not framing, I was roofing. So I didn't need my framing tools, so I hawked them to come up with $7.99 fee. Me and my wife came down to Kansas City on January 6th of 2009, went through roof training, and I thought to myself, you know what? My upline group has done this. Stan Volkman is sitting here. He has done it for 35 years. Sheldon Schwarzentrooper has been in this business for many, many years, 40 years. Mose Beach has been here doing this roofing business. So if they can do it, what I need to do is figure out how their wheel works. Anyway, so what I did, I copied what they did. They told me to send mailers out. I'm not advising you guys to do this. I skipped paying credit card payments for 2 months so I could come up with the money to buy a list of 4,300 and to pay for my postage, because I had to pay those up front. And so I ordered 8,600 mailers, put it on a 30-day net. 1st of April came around, and I sent out my first set of mailers, 4,300 of them. Within a week and a half, guys, I started getting calls to go bid roofs. In a week later, after I put my first bid in, I closed my first roofing deal. It was an 8,000 square foot foam job, and a 6,000 square foot MR job, and another 4,000 square foot foam job. And then about the 3rd week, I sent out my next set of mailers. And that set of mailers, guys, those 2 mailers, by the last of May, I had over $250,000, almost $300,000 in signed contracts. Wow. What helped me sell these roofs? Again, look at people that were successful. Copy what they did. Believe in your product. When people ask me, have you done these roofs? I had to have an answer. So what I thought to myself is, I will tell them honestly, I did not ever do a Conklin roof. But I've looked at the product, I've studied the company, I've seen Conklin roofers that have been in the business for 40 years. They're basically doing the same products they were 40 years ago, and it's unheard of in this industry, that in the construction industry, that you basically have the same products 40 years later, still performing. That's unheard of. Every product, like shingles, metal, all these products within 5–10 years, they change the formula, they do something different. That instilled me confidence that this roofing company is for real and I can stand behind my product. So that's how I approached the building owner. I told him honestly who I was, what I had done, when I checked the company out, I can stand behind my products, the warranties and so forth. People signed. The other thing that is key in this is not to be afraid. What I want to finish up about an investment is on a $7.99 sign-up fee investment that I did with Conklin. A year and a half later, after I put my first roof on, the last of May, until the next following year, 2010, October 31st, with about 2 or 3 guys working with me, we did $1.3 million in sales, roofing sales. If you can tell me of any other business, stock adventures, or whatever you want to do, that has that kind of return on investment, I want to know about it, but you won't. I don't know where it is. That is why I say Conklin is an investment, and it is up to each individual of you to use that investment and to make it work for you.